Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy was released in May 2013. This set introduced the Dragon Rulers, an archetype of powerful dragons that would push the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game to its limits through both their daddy and baby counterparts. Notable cards in this set include Evil Swarm Tachyon, Mecha Phantom Beast Dracosack, Totem Bird, Sacred Sword of 7 Stars, and a card that had to be broken to give the Spellbook archetype any chance to stand up to the new Dragon Overlord's Spellbook of Judgment. In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. I told you guys, you can't blame me for the last episode. Gage decided to play Magical Scientist, Gage decided to find a way to OTK with it, and so I was just doing the exact same thing, but I guess I just did it a little bit better. But we are in the winner's circle once again. Gage is gonna have to change things up, and this might be the episode for him to do so, but first let's go ahead and spin our wheel and claim our little prize here. I don't really think there's anything in particular I'm looking for. That secret wild card would have been cool, but it looks like we're just getting ourselves 3 packs of the newest Astral pack. So we're on Astral pack 1. We actually haven't gotten to open any of these as of yet, and so this is gonna be our first chance to do so. I don't think there's anything too crazy in Astral pack 1. We'll have to see. First pack, I mean, nothing too great. Super rare mask change is cool, but I don't think masked heroes are viable in the slightest. Let's go ahead and move on to our second pack. Tsukiyomi is actually not the worst. That would be really sick if that was in real life, because that's an ultimate rare Tsukiyomi, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and move on to our final pack, though, and see what we get. And another super rare, Hidden Armory. So it's okay. Again, nothing too crazy. The Tsukiyomi Ultimate Rare is pretty sick, but I don't think we're going to be playing that. But let's go ahead and hand it over to Gage so he can tell you all about today's set, Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy.
Yep, Scientist is an above average card. No doubt, no doubt. Today we got to look past Scientist, though, and we got to look into one of Yu-Gi-Oh's greatest releases of all time. Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, released May 17th, 2013. We finally made it, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody that has not understood or witnessed the power of this set, prepare to be surprised today. Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, I remember it like it was yesterday. This set single-handedly changed up the meta for the foreseeable future until a ban list was implemented to wipe out nearly half of the cards released in this set. Half's an overstatement. This set single-handedly changed Yu-Gi-Oh! And it will single-handedly change the progression series. For some reason, the database refuses to give me more than what's shown here. I don't know why. I'm only getting a fraction of it. So we're going to have to find a different way to show you guys what's up. Tachyon Galaxy was a nutty set. It introduced a few new archetypes, but it also gave support to older ones that would later become relevant past the era of Dragon Rulers. Mecha Phantom Beasts are something you still happen to see today with Auroradon and other combos like that. Madolche Hookcake was a huge release at the time. This card was nuts in the Madolche strategy, dude. Hysteric Sign plus Channeler was some of the first legacy support we saw for Harpies. Boy, oh boy, were they crazy, dude. People would play Magical Hats with Hysteric Sign, nutty. And then Sacred Sword of the 7 Stars was the perfect tie-in with that of the Dragon Rulers, which are all in the rare slot here. Redox, Tidal, Blaster, Tempest, all accessible rares that changed the game forever. Level 7 monsters with incredibly easy summoning conditions tied in with beefy stat lines, as well as an added effect on top of that when they're banished and an effect from hand. These guys did it all. And along with it, one of the most powerful rank 7s of all time got released, just happened to be in this set. So the fact that these were level 7 and we got one of the best rank 7s, we'll take it any day of the week. Which rank 7 is that, you may ask? Mecha Phantom Beast Dracosack. Simply requiring 2 level 7s with a 2600, 2200 stat line, you can detach 1, special summon 2 tokens. While I control a token, you can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. So as long as those 2 dummies are sticking on the field, Dracosack is just sitting there. And then once per turn, you can also just tribute one of the monsters, a Mecha Phantom Beast monster or one of the tokens you made, target any card on the field and destroy it. You can't attack the turn you activate this effect, but guess what? You don't really care. You got to pop anything for literally free. Along that, Spellbook of Judgment was one of the most insane spell cards ever printed in the game. Still probably will never come off the list today. I'll just let you guys actually read this for yourself. This card was absolutely disgusting back in the day. It's crazy to think that even Dragon Rulers were the only option to contend against spellbooks at the time, because you just read this card, during the end phase, add spellbook cards, accept judgment of the number of regular spell cards, any spell cards activated after this card's resolution. So you're going to add like 4 cards to your hand, as well as special summon a Jowgen from deck to stop your Dragon Ruler matchup. Literally, I still can't believe this card was ever printed. Both insane secret rares over $100 at the time. This was a really crazy set. As for some sealed options we have, Battle and Boxers are all pretty low rarity. Maybe we can grab onto those. All the baby rulers are also common, so we can tie in with those big rulers if we pull them. Right, but before we get into the opening today, you guys know what time it is. Biddy pack time, baby. Oh my. Yet again, we are tearing open one Astral Pack 1. Can we get lucky with the pull? Ooh. We can't. None of those are good. None of those are good. Gates of the Dark World, still an underrated super rare today, if you ask me. Might be a penny stock to pick up. Aren't they getting new support or something coming online? But nobody cares about the Astral Packs, what we're all here for, ladies and gentlemen. Can't go back now. Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, one of the biggest sets in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. Let's see how we come out opening one box.
All right, you guys. So 24 packs of Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. If there is a set to change things up in the progression series, this is probably one of them. The Dragon Rulers are released in this set. The baby Dragon Rulers are released in this set. They're rares, they're commons, they're so easy to get. We already have Super Rejuvenation. I'm sure we have a lot of other good Dragon support already too. And so a lot of it may come down to how many of the actual Dragon Rulers we can pull specifically. But man, is this going to be a crazy opening. This is going to be insane if we can have some really good rare luck. Now, as you guys know, in the progression series, rare luck is strange. Sometimes Gage will get multiple rares of one type and I'll get none, and vice versa. So it's going to come down to it, but there's also plenty of other powerful cards in the set as well. 24 packs, though, let's send it, and not too great of a start to kick things off. I mean, we got this Noble Knight Ultra Rare, but I don't think Noble Knights are playable in the progression series in the slightest, just because all of the Noble Knights are like high, if not max rarity across all of these different sets. Tether Wolf is like a fine card. It's okay, but I think it gets better later. We also have the Batlin Boxers, which are actually a decent archetype, so Lead Yoke is actually kind of an annoying card, and this archetype is very low rarity, so it could be possible to play this, but I think Lead Yoke might be a rare too, so we'll see. There it is. There's our first Dragon Ruler. It's Tempest, Dragon Ruler of Storms. Remember, there's 4 Dragon Rulers in the set, and we also have to look out for the baby Dragon Rulers as well, which we're on the 3rd pack, and I don't think we've gotten any of just yet, but Tempest is a great start. No complaints there. Oh, that is a fantastic super rare if we do end up going the Dragon Ruler route. Sacred Sword of 7 stars is crazy. It's essentially trade-in for Dragon Rulers, but it banishes the card, which then triggers the Dragon Ruler, which actually gives you a +1. There is actually a Lightning Dragon Ruler of Drafts as well, so matching our Tempest pretty good so far. Also, Mind Drain's not a terrible common either. This could be a decent side deck card.
King of the Feral Imps in the 1st pack. Really good generic rank 4. 2 level 4, search any reptile. Back in the day, grabbing Kageto Kage, nuts. Today, though, you know, we're able to grab any of the, what is it, Ogodic cards. It's not bad either. Also reacted, very first little baby dragon. I'll take him. Tempest, the one Dragon Ruler that is legal today. Broken in a full Dragon Ruler strategy, though, being able to search any of the other Dragon Rulers from your deck just by pitching it in a wind, which isn't too bad at all. Happy to see him, bro. Happy to see him as the first Dragon Ruler on our list. Let's keep it moving. Title! I'll take a title any day, dude. That's 2 Dragon Rulers down. Look at a little slim on the babies, though. They're just commons, though. Hopefully, we can buff that out in the next few pulls here. Redox! Next pack, Redox. That's one of each so far. We're missing Blaster. If we can get Blaster plus a Draco Sack, we are on cloud 9, ladies and gentlemen. Very good start. 7 packs in. Oh, man. Speak of the devil. That's one of each Dragon Ruler. I'll happily take that. The big boys are now in the collection. That's a big hurdle to cross there. We're only 8 packs in, too. Tons of potential to get multiples, but also to maybe grab us a Draco Sack.
Here we have a number 105 Batlin Boxer Star Cestus, I think the name of it is. I don't think we're ever going to be playing this card, but we need those Lead Yokes if we do actually want to play Batlin Boxer, but not looking too likely so far. Well, speak of the devil, there's a Batlin Boxer Lead Yoke, 1 at the very least. So, I mean, if we did plan on playing this archetype, we do have the main boss monster. This card actually isn't that bad by the progression series standards. If a Batlin Boxer monster you control be destroyed by a battle or a card effect, effect. You can detach one Xyz material from this card instead of destroying one of those monsters, and when Xyz material is detached from this card gains 800 attack. So this has two ways to essentially keep itself alive, and then it gets stronger as it does. Again, this card isn't terrible in a environment that we're playing in. We did also get a burner and a lightning as well, so we're starting to get our baby dragon rulers in place. Ooh, this is actually an interesting pack. So we did get a super, it's Fire Formation Gyoko, which we're not necessarily going to be playing because we're not on Fire Fist. We did get a lightning, so I think we have a playset now, but I'm actually looking at Shark Fortress here. This is a card that I think can make multiple attacks. It requires 2 level 5s. Your opponent cannot target monsters for attacks except this one. Once per turn, you can detach an Xyz material from this card, then target a face-up monster you control. It can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. So this is effectively another Blade Armor Ninja. So if we're still playing Magical Scientist, this is actually another way we can deal even more damage, because this has 2400 attack. That means it can deal 4800. So we may only have to play some level 4s and some level 5s, and Blade Armor and Shark Fortress is actually just game. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Another copy of this Noble Knight card? Like, out of all the ultra rares we could be getting in this set, we're getting these. That is just so disappointing. Another burner, another lightning. So the baby dragon rulers are coming together. I don't think we have any of the earth one yet, so that's a little bit concerning, but we've still got 14 packs to go, so I think we'll get there. Yes, there we go. There's a copy of Redox. So we're currently only at 1 Tempest, 1 Redox. We also have another lightning. We actually have, I think, a playset of burner now, and I think we got a copy of the earth baby dragon ruler in the previous pack. So we have one, and I think we have 1 or 2 of the water one. So the baby dragon rulers are slowly coming along, but we need more of these actual rare dragon rulers for this deck to actually come together. Slowly but surely, we're halfway through. We'll have to see what happens.
Second Redox coming in hot. That's one of the better ones, man. Monster Reborn. Very cool. Gauntlet. Oh, man, that's a good pack. Reacting to Gauntlet Launcher is a rank 6, and that's crazy because Magical Scientist can summon level 6 fusions. 2 Crimson Sunbirds, though this guy no launcher. Detach 1 material. Target a monster opponent controls, destroy it. Really solid card. I'm happy to get it. And another Tempest. Add it to the pool, baby. Second title. We're looking good. 2 Redox, 2 title, 2 Tempest. Can we get 2 Blaster? That's above average if we can. Sacred Sword, man. Oh, it's looking too good already, dude. This Dragon Lore strat really coming together. The only thing is, rank 7s, baby. I need them. If not, I at least got a Synchro package to follow up on, I think. Battle and Boxer, Lead Yoke. Hell of a rare card, dude. Might be good in a Battle and Boxer strategy if we decide to default on that. But I think our Dragon Lords, we're looking pretty good so far. Wow, wow. 3rd Redarks and a Harpy Channeler, dude. Harpy Channeler. Discard a Harpy card. Special summon a Harpy from your deck. Face of defense position, except herself. Can't get the Harpy Pet Dragon, I think. I don't think we have access to that. That was the main combo with this, because it'd make them both level 7. But if we can get any Harpy card, that means we can play Lightning Chidori that we pulled in the last set. Kind of hot. 3rd Redox, though. Oh, man, baby. That's too good. Oh, Constellar Omega. Man, we're getting some good hauls in the back end here. Omega, requiring 2 light monsters. We don't have access to any other Constellar cards because they're all hidden in Arsenal. But Omega's pretty cool on its own, though. Detach 1 and make this guy unaffected by spells, traps. I remember just generically this guy was played. Pretty cool card. We're on the last 2 packs, though. Can we come out on top with anything broken in the close here? Nothing in that pack there. Anything good on the end? Oh, I think that's my 3rd title. Man, 3 title, 3 Redox, 2, no Blaster. 2, what was the other guy? Tempest? No rank 7s to pair with, but I think we got some pretty good plans. Let's see what we can throw together. There's another Tempest. Can't complain about that. So we're at 2 Tempest, 1 Redox. I guess I can complain a little bit because we don't have a Blaster or a title yet, so we're gonna have to get a little bit lucky in these last few packs here. Of course. Of course. We can't get Dragon Rulers, but we're going to pull number 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon as a ghost rare in addition to everything else. Now, to be fair, this is probably one of the best rank 8s that's out there. It's not like the best, but this card's actually pretty decent, especially in a format like ours. I'm not sure if we can consistently make this though, but this is a really, really cool pickup. Oh, and there's the title. Okay, so our count is 2 Tempest, 1 title, 1 Redox. Man, we don't have Blaster yet. Blaster's kind of the best one, so that's a little bit disappointing, but it's slowly all coming together. Remember, we do have the baby dragon rulers as well, so it's possible. We have 6 packs left. We'll have to just see how it goes. There's another ultra rare. It's Constellar Omega. Honestly, I'd rather have Omega than those copies of the Noble Knight monster, because like at least I might play Omega in the future. If Satellar Knights is viable, like I could play Omega in that, but it is what it is. So only a few packs
packs left, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a total of 4 Dragon Rulers so far. None of them are Blaster, which is a bit concerning, but is that enough, especially considering we do have the babies to work with as well? I'm not exactly sure, so let's flip them up. There's a third Tempest, dude. Okay, that's pretty good. That means we have 5 Dragon Rulers now. That's playable. That's very, very playable. Let's just crack open the last 2 packs, see what we get. Another Tether Wolf. Okay, nothing too crazy. That card's like okay, though, maybe when we get to Link monsters. No Blaster. Wow. Okay, so 5 Dragon Rulers in total. We have play sets of the babies. I'm fairly certain. Is that enough to make a Dragon Ruler core, though? I'm not too sure. We did also get Sacred Sword of 7 stars, which is neat, but I don't know if we have enough level 7s to make that card viable. We're gonna have to load up Dueling Book and see what we can come up with, because we've got a lot of thinking to do.
You may notice the new attire. We took a day to consult with the Noble Knights of the Round Table. I called up everybody to help me build an incredible monster of a deck list for this monumental set. I think we did it. This is Dragon Rulers. Quite watered down to be able to fit our sealed only kind of format, but I still think it's an absolute monster, dude. Look at this list. This is maxed out based on what we can play with the babies and the rulers. We only got like 1 stream, 1 burner. We did get 2 lightning, but we did get 3 reacted, 3 redox, which is a good mix because reacting is the biggest with 1800 attack. This deck is just aggressive for no damn reason. You can pitch as many cards as you want from your hand and not have to worry about it because you're going to recoup the advantage later by banishing them to summon them back from the bin, and then you can get other cards to your hand. Either more Dragon Wars, or you can get, if you banish like Tempest, you can get Debris Dragon, Koikimeru Draco. You have options, dude. There's just so many of them. This deck is really absurd. A Wingbeat of Giant Dragon is the best spell or trap removal we've had all season, and we're able to play it efficiently. Bounce a level 5 or higher dragon back to hand, any of the Dragon Rulers, and then we can destroy all spell or trap cards on the field. Just what we need to be able to counteract Alex's strategy. We got the Cold Wave to deal with more back row, Upstart to turbo through the deck, and the Super Rejuves for the absolute disgusting pluses towards the end of the turn. If we pitch like 4 dragons from hand, even 2, we can draw 2 up to 6 cards per turn. Yesterday in testing, I drew 6. Seemed pretty fair. Versatile back row to deal with just about anything. If he decides to play Battle and Boxers, we've got the Wing Blasts. Raigeki Break is able to deal with any other dumb floodgates or anything like that. Scientist package is still in effect, of course. This time we're adding Gauntlet Launcher to the mix there. We got the OTK plus Gauntlet Launcher. And then if we want to with our 7s, we can make Gaia Dragon. We do have a rank 7. It's not a great one, but we can make it. And then, of course, we got the Glow Up Bulb and the Veiler for 1-for-1 targets additional to that of Magical Scientist if we can't go for the FTK. They're broken too because we can make Stardust Dragon or Scrap Dragon or Crimson Blader if he decides to go for the Mirror Match. Speaking of the Mirror Match, we're not directly tied to it in the main deck, but the side deck's all decked out for it. Vanity's Emptiness is an absolute fucking killer in the matchup. Skill Drain's disgusting too with this deck because it allows all the Dragon Wars to stick around after you summon them rather than bouncing them back to the hand. Threatening Roar was actually a tech card back in the day to deal with getting OTK'd. It's going to be able to serve that same purpose with Magical Scientist. If Alex overcommits and I Threatening Roar, I'm able to, on the crackback, just get a good grip. I do think this is probably the best list I've played in the entire progression series. In testing, it was disgusting. I really feel like we can't lose with this list. I'm excited to see what Alex comes up with. Hopefully, it can beat almost full power Dragon Wars. This is disgusting.
All right, so I thought long and hard about this episode, and I was looking through my cards. I was trying to see if there was any way we could maybe scrape together a Dragon Ruler deck, but I don't think 5 Dragon Rulers, especially with 3 of them specifically being Tempest, is enough to construct a playable Dragon Ruler deck in this format. I just don't feel like it's enough, even with the babies on top of it. I think the fact that I got 3 of one and then 1 of the others, and I don't even have a Blaster on top of it, which is like arguably one of the best, it's really difficult to say if that deck would work, and I just don't feel like it is. And so this is the deck I'm bringing to today's duel. One of the nice things about Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy is that we are now in the March 2013 ban list, and on the March 2013 ban list, Kalut actually returns to 3. So thinking about how this episode could potentially play out, Gage could have gotten enough Dragon Rulers to build the deck. I think it's very possible if I pulled 5 that he could have pulled more, and typically his pack opening luck is way better than mine, so there's a very good likelihood he could go in that direction. But if he had about the same luck as I did, then he may just be playing something similar to that he was last time, and I wanted to switch it up a bit. So not only is Caloot at 3, but we have some new tricks to be able to get into Magical Scientist, which is why I wanted to deviate back to Blackwing. So we'll quickly do the card by card. 2 copies of Blizzard just for easy synchro plays and just an overall great card. 3 copies of Bora for swarming and piercing. 1 copy of Gale. It's a tuner, which is important because having tuner access means it's a way for me to get monsters into the graveyard. So that way Last Will is live. That can then get me into Magical Scientist. And so I think this is like a way to kind of skirt around the problem of needing like tribute summonable monsters. I am playing like 3 tribute summon monsters that I could use as tribute summons, although typically these are going to bring themselves out to the field in one way or another. So if I need to go that route, I can, but I'm not trying to rely on it. But it's a way that we can access Magical Scientists through Last Will. 3 copies of Caloot. I mean, if we are playing against Dragon Rulers, Caloot's going to be able to topple them to the ground because anything that I Caloot is going to be bigger than a Dragon Ruler. So that's very funny. We also didn't get like any of the good rank 7s like Draco Sack or anything. So the problem is with the baby Dragon Rulers, yeah, they're good, but we can't attack with the Dragon Rulers when we summon them, and my synchro pool is garbage. I mean, Gage at least can make like a Stardust Dragon or like a Red Dragon Archfiend, so that's a bit better, but I don't have the luxury of having those cards, so it just doesn't really make sense. 3 copies of Shura as our primary beater, 2 Sirocco, 1 Cyber Dragon, the dreaded Magical Scientist, we're going to see how well this goes, 2 Mystic Tomato, and a copy of Sangan rounding out our monsters. For the spells, Allure of Darkness, Black Whirlwind, Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Last Will, 1-for-1, Pot of Greed, Raigeki, a single Smashing Ground, and Snatch Steel. I love playing this because I get to play Allure of Darkness, which allows me to dig deeper into my deck. Also, if Magical Scientist isn't good, which is very rare, but let's say I'm low on life points, I could actually Allure and Banish Scientist, so it actually gives a little bit of utility to the card outside of just being this huge OTK enabler, so that's not bad, but let's be honest, we're going to try to OTK with this if possible. And then the trap cards, 2 Compulse, 1 Fiendish Chain, triple Icarus attack. So this is another reason I wanted to play this deck for the Scientist OTK specifically, is because this is another way I can blow away Gage's back row similar to Mobius, but I don't have to commit to any summon. So as long as I already have a Blackwing face up on the field, I can Icarus his back row during my turn. Then if I have Last Will, I can Last Will out Scientist. And so that's kind of a cool way to be able to get to Scientist without committing to a summon necessarily. I can also special summon some of these cards out as well, which is nice. So I think Icarus attack is almost like a very suitable substitute for Mobius and actually fits the bill quite well for what we're trying to do. Imperial Order, Torrential Tribute, Trap Dust Shoot, and 1 copy of Vanity's Emptiness. I know this card's at 3. I've got 2 more in the side deck, but I want to just play it at 1 for now because depending on what Gage is playing, this card can either be good or bad. And so if he does happen to be on Dragon Rulers, I'll probably side in the others. But if not, I may just stick with the 1 because 1 just might be enough. I need to at least establish a board before I flip this. Otherwise, Emptiness doesn't really do a whole lot. In terms of stopping Gage's Magical Scientist, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... kind of 9 and then like 10 ways to technically stop Scientist from going off. Obviously, that's not counting any ways he has to either wipe my back row or do anything preemptively before I'm able to reactively do something to the Scientist, but I think 10 answers to Scientist is a pretty fair number. He also does have to get me on an open board, most likely as well. For the extra deck, we are playing the Darkblade, the Dragon Knight still just as a primary beater that we can actually summon off Scientist to hit over something big, but it's also just good at banishing cards out of Gage's graveyard as well. We only need to play 4 fusions now. We're playing Fiend Skull Dragon, Flower Wolf. This could be any level 5. I just picked whatever I had. And then 2 copies of Carbonala Warrior because now we have the Blade Armor Ninja as well as Shark Fortress. So Shark Fortress is good because it reduces the number of Xyz and fusion monsters we need to play for Magical Scientist to be able to fit in our extra deck. And so this is 4,400. This is 4,800. You can do the math. That is easily game just by themselves. So having this Shark Fortress pulled is actually really nice. We also are playing Synchros, which is nice that since we have Shark Fortress, we got to reduce some of the space in our extra deck. So we have the Armed Wing. We have Crimson Blader. This is specifically in here because if Gage is on Dragon Ruler, we can actually make this pretty easily. We have Sirocco and Gale, Cyber Dragon Gale. Like, there's a pretty fair number of ways we can get to this. But Crimson Blader makes it so our opponent can't normal or special summon level 5 or higher monsters during the next turn if it destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard. We also just don't have good Synchro 8s. I think we have a Black Winged Dragon, but that card card just terrible, so we're playing the Crimson Blader instead. Goyo Guardian, we have a magical android, Power Tool Dragon, Vortex the Whirlwind, XX Saber Gothams, and then we have the Blade Armor Ninja, Leviair, it maybe will come up, and then Shark Fortress. And then the side deck, 2 copies of Breaker for spell and trap removal. I have the DD Crows in the side because these haven't been spectacular. They don't really stop Magical Scientist, and I don't know how good they're going to be. I need to kind of assess the situation with what Gage is playing to see if these need to come in or not. If I know I'm going second, I'll probably be more akin to put these in. 2 copies of Mobius for more back row removal, Brain Control to take Gage's stuff, another Smashing Ground if I need more monster removal, 3 Mind Crush. This is solely for Scientist. If he searches it off of like Sangan or Witch, I can call it and get it out of his hand. Oppression and the 2 Vanity's Emptiness are again just more hedges against Magical Scientists primarily, but they also do a pretty good job at stopping Dragon Rulers as well if Gage happened to get the nuts when it comes to his pulls. But we'll see what happens. I'm very interested to see how this episode is going to go. If there's an episode that can change things, it'll be this one. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time to duel.
Alex, welcome to my galaxy. I am your lord, bro. This is my Tachyon galaxy. I can't believe you're stepping into my realm for an ass whooping today.
I'm sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you all the way down there because what was your record again?
Hey, man, we don't talk about the record, bro. It's a new era. It's a new era, dude. New era. Great set in Yu-Gi-Oh! Absolutely monumental set. And it's a new era for me, dude.
It is a new era. I gotta be honest, I don't know how I feel about this episode. This can go one of 2 ways. This is either going to be like game changing or it's going to be a disaster, or both potentially, I guess, as well. And I guess we'll have to see what you sound very confident. I heard that you had the United Nations gathered in your stream the other day trying to help build a deck for today. So I am very curious to see how this hard work panned out. I will say I have not seen anything. I purposely stayed away because I want to be surprised, because otherwise that would just ruin the whole fun of the whole thing.
Like
how do you feel? How do you feel about this?
Act like you tuned into my streams anyways, you goober. I called up the Noble Knights, dude. I said I need Gwalchavad, I need Madrat, I need everybody, dude. I called them all up. I said we got to figure out a way to beat this Cimoooooooo, dude. So I got everybody in. They're all riding on me today. So if I disappoint them, it's to be expected. But also I'm gonna get roasted for it. So
probably. Someone's gonna have to make a meme of like the Noble Knights of the Round Table with like each of the people who helped use heads. Yeah. I think that would be pretty funny. But I think you're ready to get into it, buddy. I am as well. Like I said, I'm a bit nervous, but we'll get to that when we actually start playing. You ready?
I'm ready to duel, dude. Let's do it.
Okay. I unfortunately don't have the die, so I'm just going to have to just blindly rock, paper, scissors here to see if we can... Okay. So do this, maybe?
Let's go.
Damn.
Let's go.
Damn, I should have found the die. I think I had a better record when I actually rolled.
Every time we play just raw rock, paper, scissors, I've got the edge. I think the best play, what we discussed yesterday in all testing, going first is the move. So we're going to go first.
Okay. Good luck to you, buddy. Can't wait to see what you brought to the table. We do have to shout out our patron. It is Electro. Thank you so much for the support. And you'll have to let us know if you're a Team Cimoooooooo or Team Gage fan. And maybe after this, you might be switching sides. We'll have to see. Good luck, buddy.
Electro, it should be a pretty easy decision after I show you. I'm going to activate Painful Choice to start it off, bro.
Okay. I mean,
don't
this
ask
should give
me. Act like it, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this should give away what you're playing at least.
Mm-hmm. Are you ready? I'm about to start dumping.
Okay. Feel free.
Here comes the diarrhea squirts. I'm gonna dump Redox.
That is disgusting.
I'm gonna dump Tempest. I'm gonna dump
If you were shitting out a
Blaster.
Redox, I'd be concerned, but this is already gross.
This is already pretty nasty.
You already have one of each, bro!
Yeah, bro! What do you want to get? You want to give me one of those Dragon Wars? You want to give me that bulb, dude? I'll take any of them.
You gotta be shitting me. How many of the... Okay. I'm not gonna say anything yet. It's like, it doesn't matter what I give you. Like, realistically, they're all good. If I give you a ruler, you can just summon a ruler. If I give you Bulb, I guess Bulb, you have to use your normal summon, but what I don't like about Bulb is that you would get 2 uses out of it. What do you pick here?
I'm just going to say, man, I don't care. You can give me any of them. I'll be perfectly
I don't think it
content.
matters. I honestly don't think it matters what I give you. Okay, I'm going to give you one of the Dragon Rulers because you play a lot of good level 8s, and I don't want you getting 2 uses out of Bulb. Okay, Blaster has the effect from hand, so I don't want to give you Blaster. I'm going to give you Title, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take Title. He's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, they're all good. I don't think there's really a good answer.
Yeah,
here.
I don't imagine it feels great anyway. I'm going to activate Blaster from the graveyard. I'm going to banish the Redox and Tempest, and I'm going to summon it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Separate Chain Link. I'm going to do Tempest Chain Link 1, Redox Chain Link 2.
Yep, so you get to add for both. That's fine.
All right, off of Tempest, I will add Quakimeru Drago.
Oh, God. All right, I know where this is going now.
And Redox, I'm going to add Reactin.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Glow-Up-Bulb.
Sure.
I'm going to mill. Oh.
Oh, Sacred Sword too?
Yeah,
Jeez,
it just keeps
bro.
getting better, bro. I'm going to send these two, and I'm going to Synchro Summon into Stardust Dragon.
Okay, that's a good one.
I'm going to activate Upstart Goblin. I'm going to cycle a card here.
Okay, I'll gain 1,000. Appreciate it.
I don't even know what you're on, but I'm going to normal summon Draco just in case here.
Okay, sure.
I am going to set 2 cards, and I'm going to go to the end of my turn. For Draco, I'm going to reveal title.
The title that I know about.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go ahead, your turn, Duelist. Can you beat it?
We'll see. Anything stand by?
Nope, main phase is all right.
All right, we got that far, so that's an improvement. Okay, so Drago, I can't special light or darks.
Neither of us can.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, how do we do this? And you have back row. That is so disgusting.
You know, never mind the fact that I went like, what, +4 this turn or something stupid like that.
You know, what's fascinating is that part's not that bad. I think I could like maybe deal with this board, but I don't know what your back row is, which is like the scary part. I mean, we're probably going to have to go for it. Otherwise, it's just probably not going to be it. This is going to give away what I'm playing. Let's start by bringing out Sirocco.
Ah, you brought him back, bro. You brought him back.
Bring him back.
Good thing that Draco's putting in work already. That's okay. Yep.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Sirocco's fine, though?
Yeah, the summon of Sirocco is A-okay.
Okay. I'm going to Book of Moon your Drago. Now who has to think?
Yeah, I got a little bit of thinking to do. It's not going to take too long, though. I'm going to chain Raigeki Break, and I'm going to pitch that title from my hand, and I'm going to target Sirocco. Nice Gale in your hand there, bozo. Nice.
Yeah, we don't talk about it. All right, chain resolves.
All right, perfect.
Set that.
Love it.
Geki Break 2. Surprised you're not on... Well, I mean, you could be on Wing Blast, too. But Raigeki Break's also not bad. All right, well, that was terrible. I mean, we did what we had to do, though. I guess it's my only real play, but it's not a great one. I'm going to Snatch Steal your Stardust Dragon?
Figured, yep. That is not okay, because I'm going to chain...
A second Raigeki Break?
No. I wish I had the second one. I'm going to chain Book of Moon. I'm going to hold on to Stardust.
Okay. Well then, I am probably fucked. Go ahead.
Let's fucking go. I will draw for turn. Stand
That's
by
fine.
main. At the start of my main phase 1, I'm going to activate Cold Wave.
I'll chain Order to try to not die.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. I will flip to...
Yep.
Can I kill you this turn?
You're playing Dragon Ruler, so it's highly likely.
It's definitely probable. I gotta do some quick maths here real quick, though. Hold on.
Sure.
So you're 19. You're gonna take that much. You're gonna take that much.
Yeah. Guaranteed to take 44 here.
Ooh, wow. I can't game you that turn. Can I really not?
Really?
It's close.
I gotta admit, I'm pretty surprised that you can't kill me.
Yeah, it's close, but I don't think I can. Then again, I don't think I'm really worried about it either. You're not in the greatest spot.
I was gonna say, you have Drago up, so like...
Yeah, it's definitely not bad. Wait, can I? Hold on. Banish. No, I can't. Oh, no, I definitely can. No doubt. Okay, I'm going to activate Reactin. I'm going to pitch Title for my hand.
Okay.
I'm going to summon...
2 titles.
The Redox.
How many did you pull?
You don't know. You don't even know the half of it yet, bro. Redox on the field.
Clearly
okay?
not. Yeah, that's fine.
Dope. I am going to banish...
Banish?
Yeah, banish Title Reactin for Blaster.
Okay.
I'm going to trigger Title.
Okay.
Pick up a Stream.
Sounds good.
I will normal summon Effect Veiler.
That's a tuner. Yeah.
It is, and I will Synchro Shogun into... How big is fucking Crimson Blader? How big is he? He's 28.
He's 28. I think he's enough.
Battle.
Scrap Dragon. Yep, you got it.
No
Oh
doubt,
my
baby.
God.
No doubt. The game 1 wipe. Easy peasy.
My hand was Bora Gale, so like
Yeah,
I actually
yeah.
didn't have difficulty clearing that board until the Drago came down and just ruined
as
it.
soon as you booked that Drago, I was like, yeah, he's got Gale something. I just got to get rid of the Sirocco. So
Yeah,
had the
yeah.
read.
What the fuck was that, Gage? How many Dragon Rulers did you... I saw a minimum. I saw at a minimum 2 Redox, 2 Tidal, I think 2 Tempest, and I think at least 1 Blaster. So that's 7 at least that you're on, right?
Yeah, and you also saw that Sacred Sword. Isn't that cool too?
Yeah, I mean, Sacred Sword just like the icing on the cake if you pulled like a full playset of everything, because then it's just like a free +1. I mean, it's just, God, I'm scared. I'm very, very scared. I think I'm gonna go first. I think I'm gonna go first.
Okay. All right. Doesn't
you
matter
wanted to
me,
go
bro.
first. The
Doesn't
Drago is
matter.
scary. The Drago is scary, so I think I need to go first. And God, this hand is not that good. Oh God. What are we gonna do? I think I'm just gonna set several cards and pass it over.
Sounds like a plan, dude. I'm gonna draw.
All
Stand
fine by me. No dust shoot. You were safe.
Let's go. I'm gonna activate Upstart.
I'll take the 1,000. Didn't help me stay alive last time. Maybe it will this time.
I'm gonna activate Pog.
That's definitely not gonna help. Yeah, you're good.
No doubt. Oh, no doubt. Oh man. Let's see.
Just go nuts.
I'll set a card and I'll end.
You sounded so excited, and then you just set a card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did.
hey, you did. I'll draw.
Yep.
That's weird. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I think I know why you did that, and I'm not really happy about it. All right, I'm gonna flip up this Mystic Tomato.
Yep. Tomato's cool.
He's not fantastic, but he's okay. Battle, I'm gonna hit in.
Yep. No problem.
Okay. Main 2, I'm going to set a card, and I'm gonna pass it over.
Okay. I'll draw. Stand by.
You're good.
Me. All right. I guess now it's time to game. I'll activate Stream. Is that okay?
I mean, if I don't fire it here, I mean, show me the trap stun, because I know you have it. Yep.
Let's game, bro. Let's game.
Let's
Title,
game.
Let's go. All right, title. All right, cool. I'll activate 1 for 1. I'll pitch Drago.
Fuck me. Okay.
Yeah, is that good? Yeah. All right. Neat.
Yep. I deserve this. I so deserve this after last episode.
Yep. Big science, man. Scientist.
Yep. I'm actually happy I hit with this Mystic Tomato now, because at least it gets you off of 2 Scientist activations.
Scientist.
Don't know if it's going to matter. We'll see, though. We'll see.
It sure probably won't.
Going for the Deep Sea Shark and the Guiltia for the Crimson Shadow Ninja, I imagine. There he is.
Scientist.
Yep. And here come the Carbonalas.
Scientist.
Here comes the Blade Armor. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't know if I can game you, though. That's scary.
I mean, I'm happy to hear that if you can't, but I'm pretty close to being screwed here.
Yeah, it's not a bad board position, I'll say, too, because you're still going to be
Yeah.
under your emptiness, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, that's like the hilarious part of this whole thing.
Blade Armor, I'm going to make Crimson Shadow. Attack twice.
Okay, you can attack twice, sure.
Battle.
Okay.
Attack over Tomato.
So I'm going to take 800 from this, trigger Tomato.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab another Tomato.
Yep, and then attack over that Tomato.
Okay, so that's 1,000 I take this time. Trigger the Tomato.
Yep.
This time, I'll grab a Sangan.
Yep. Attack over the face down.
Okay, that was a Gale.
No problem. Main phase 2. I'll set 2. All right, and then during the end phase, I'm gonna read you for 2.
Oh, God, if it couldn't get any better. Yep. Because you discarded the Stream and the
Stream and the lightning. Yeah, unfortunately, 1 for
Right.
1 sends instead of discards, so I'm not gonna get that one, but that's okay. Your turn, Duels. Go ahead.
Well, then, yeah, this is kind of scary. All right, I'll draw.
Yep.
What do I do? Okay, so I'm going to start my turn by tributing off this Sangan for a Sirocco.
Sure.
Okay, so Vanity's Emptiness goes to grave. I trigger Sangan as well.
Yep.
With said Sangan. Oh, having only 1 Gale sucks. This could have
Yeah, I
actually
figured,
been
man.
a big this would have been a big difference if I had more than 1 Gale right now.
Nice set, Gale, dude. Oh man, greatest play of all time.
Yeah, I'm going to grab my own Magical Scientist.
Sure. As if you'll last a turn, bro. As if you'll last a turn.
We're trying. We're trying. Okay. I'm going to go to battle.
Okay.
I'm going to hit into your scientist.
Okay, on declaration, I probably know what this is back here. It's probably an Icarus attack. That's the only reason you would set Gale. But you gots to do what you gots to do. I'm gonna activate Wing Blast.
Pitch for
And
cost and target.
Pitch target.
Okay. Pitching Reactant, going for Sirocco. Okay, I will chain the Icarus attack.
Tribute for cost.
Tribute
and then what would you like to
Sirocco.
target? I don't imagine any option feels really good here.
I'll go after the back row, and I'll go after the, I guess, the Scientist.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. What was it? Regeki Break. Okay. Main phase 2. I'm gonna snatch your Crimson Shadow Ninja.
And you've got Gaia Charger, you dick. You got Gaia Charger, bro. Oh man. All right. So I guess if you have anything super goober, I'm gonna just chain the blade armor. And I'm going to protect my blade armor here. You can have him, though. He's yours.
Yeah, I mean, it allows you to get a material off of it, so I get it. Now, you have Title. I think I'm actually just going to pass on this.
Interesting. All right, I'll draw. And I'll
Yep, you gain your 1,000.
1,000. Oh, my Title goes back to hand, too.
Yep, Title goes back during the end phase.
It does. Damn, and I know you have Scientist now, too.
This gets interesting.
That's so tragic.
You were making a joke about me surviving the turn, and
yeah, and now you did with your snap steal, you goober. Nice card, man. Oh,
it's just glued to my hand. What can I say?
It's a hell of a card, dude. I'll banish 2, and I'll summon Title from hand.
Okay.
I'll go battle.
Okay.
And I'll attempt attack over this.
I'll activate, so I'll protect.
Yep.
So I'll take 200 from the attack, though.
I gotta wall up for your Scientist now.
He's
Go
walling
ahead,
up.
your turn, dude.
Okay, please give me a good draw. Please give me a good draw. That is the worst draw in my deck. Oh my god. Oh, that is miserable. Okay. Bro, I don't even know if Scientist is even good on this board.
Okay, you don't think Scientist can game me?
No, because Title's so big.
It's 26, bro. It's just big enough.
It's 26. Oh my god. How frustrating. God, that's so annoying. 2 more dragons left in your graveyard. Not exactly afforded the luxury of time here. Damn. That is pretty good. All right, we'll go to battle.
Yep.
I'll hit into blade armor.
Yep. Blade armor takes a tumble.
He's down. I'll go to main 2. I will set a card, and I will pass it to you.
Okay.
Title goes back to hand.
Title does go back to hand. You're right. And then I'll gain 1,000 from Snatch Steal.
Correct. Banish again.
Damn, dude, is that really it? Is that what I'm gonna do again?
That's all I'm thinking to myself too. I'm like, is this all I can do too?
Main 1. I'll start a main 1. I'll activate Cold Wave.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. I'll banish Deep Sea.
Oh my god, Deep Sea Sharks of Water!
It sure is, and I'm gonna bring out Title again.
The synergy! Yeah, that's fine.
Title, get over.
Okay, so 200 gone. This is gone. This is gone.
Go ahead, your turn.
You know, that would have been so fantastic a while ago. Truly would have been. Oh, boy. I'm under Cold Wave. Go ahead.
All right, so efficient turn from you. End phase, Title goes back to hand.
Incredibly efficient.
And I'm gonna draw. That's pretty fucking good. I'm gonna activate Sword. I'm gonna banish Redox.
God. And he had a Redox, yep.
I'm gonna draw 2, and then I'm gonna activate Redox.
Okay.
Redox, I'm gonna pull Reactant.
Okay, so thank you for doing that, because now I can dust shoot you.
And then I can trap
So,
stun you.
oh, okay, that's not happening.
Yeah, no, that deals with it. Am
I dead?
I don't think you're dead. Isn't that weird to say? With a hand like this, I don't think you're dead.
Crazy.
I can't end on something pretty broken, though, I think. I'm going to activate... How many do I have in circulation here? Okay, yeah. I'm going to activate Reactant, and I'm going to pitch Redox.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull out another Big Daddy version there from the deck. I'm gonna
3 Redox. This is unbelievable.
It was above average card pool, I'll say. I'll summon Glow Up Bulb, and I'll
Yep. Okay.
Stardust.
Take your pick. You're probably so happy that you can actually summon these level 8 synchros
yeah,
now,
this
like,
is like,
efficiently.
yeah,
efficiently.
I don't have to play Psychic Commander anymore, bro. We actually can just summon them. Okay, I've already used Redox's effect.
Correct.
All right, well, pressure's on. I'm going to activate Glow Up Bulb.
Okay.
Mill. All right. And I'm going to banish 1, 2 dragons for Title.
Yep. Synchro again.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Big old
I will
dragon.
say I'm happy that you're actually getting to summon these like all the time now. This is cool.
They're not terrible cards. I'll put them that way.
No, they're not. They're pretty good.
it's a little bit more than that, but 53.
Oh, 53. Sorry, an extra 1,000. I can't add.
Yeah, you can't scientist me.
I don't think I was scientisting shit after that attack. Like, just saying. And I can just tell you that had that not been the case, then like maybe I could have done something. That cold wave saved your ass. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll fire a lure.
Yeah, lure's good.
Yeah,
Pitch the point
that
under the
really.
I'm glad I got around the snap.
Oh, I'm so angry.
Did you like draw Raigeki or something like that? Doesn't do shit against Stardust, dude.
Gonna banish Bora.
Yep.
I'm going to Dark Hole.
I'm gonna Stardust Dragon.
I'm going to normal summon Scientist.
Yep.
I'm going to fucking kill myself because
bro.
I'm going out on my own terms, motherfucker. But
yeah, we did it. Let's go. Game 1. Take the damage then, dude. What are you doing?
Yeah, okay. I'll give you the pleasure. There you go.
Let's go. Hit 0. That's the first time I've seen that in a minute. Oh, man.
I'll do that too, so you get the official. Here's why the cold wave was so instrumental.
Oh, God. Yes, the oppression. That was a big hit.
Like, to be fair, that wasn't going to do me much good because then I wouldn't have been able to Scientist kill you. But guess what? I had Heavy Storm, so I could have cleared my own and then Scientist killed you. So that cold wave literally saved you. And I'm thinking back to when you had the clogged board and I had the Icarus attack and the Snatch Steal, and I was trying to manufacture some way to like clear that. I was thinking about Snatch Stealing Scientist at one point and going off with my own Scientist, but the problem was, A, your Crimson Shadow Ninja can protect your ninjas from being killed in battle, so that actually was irrelevant. But B, Title's too fucking big. He's 2,600.
So I was thinking, you didn't. I know you have Gaia Charger. So when you took my Crimson Shadow, did you?
I wasn't playing him. I took him out.
Are you fucking?
I could have won if I didn't take him out. And
are you stupid? What are you doing, bro? What's in this extra deck? No.
I never thought. Okay. So one of the cool things, I don't know if you're doing this, but I am, because your deck's a little bit different. But I was actually playing Shark Fortress.
I didn't have space for it. Yeah.
So this is actually just another double attacker, and so this is actually nice because it allows me to consolidate on space. So all I need to do is summon. Whoops, not like that.
Yeah,
but
nice,
all I need to do is summon Blade Armor plus the Shark Fortress, and this is game. So I don't need to go into like the 2 rank 3s anymore because this is 44 and this is 48. So that's more than enough to kill you. So I was able to cut down on space. And so I only have the fusion. I have like the fusions to make these. I'm playing Darkblade the Dragon Knight just to have like one thing to hit over stuff, just like because I can still attack monsters with Scientists. I just can't attack you directly. And then I have a bunch of like synchros in here, and I never thought, Never did I think that the situation was going to come up where Snatch Stealing your Shadow Ninja and overlaying it for Gaia Charger would matter, because there's probably 2 or 3 synchros, because I am playing Blackwing and I can somewhat easily access the synchro pool. I was thinking the synchros are going to be probably more likely to come up than drawing a specific one of when you play your specific one of and I don't die as a result of you summoning it. And so I just wasn't playing it because in my deck, it doesn't even make sense to play it, because if I'm just going to make Shark Fortress, I'm just going to kill you with that. I don't need to make Gaia Dragon. So me cutting Gaia Dragon probably cost me that game and us going to a game 3, because then I could have just overlaid, crashed with Title, normal summon Scientist. I could have done the whole combo and we would have been into game 3. Holy shit, dude. I'm so mad.
Yep.
I'm so mad.
The cool thing about my Gaia Dragon is all the Dragon Lords are level 7, so this is my only rank 7.
You can just hard
yeah,
make
this
him.
is my only
you
rank
just hard
7,
make.
though.
So thankfully, then you didn't get Draco Sack.
No,
is what
not
you're
that
telling
lucky.
me.
Not that
Thank
lucky,
fuck,
bro. But dude, man, this pull was dirty, man. I got what, 3 Redox, 3 Title, 2 Tempest, 1 Blaster, and a Sacred Sword. I got a little boned on the babies. Like I only had 1 burner and 1 stream, but I did have 3 Redox and 2 Lightning.
You know, it's funny. I only got 1 stream as well. I think I got playsets of all the rest of the babies. So my pulls, I got 3 Tempest, a Title, and a Redox.
Okay.
And that was it. I also got a Sacred Sword, which is cool, but I was thinking of a way if it made sense to play Dragon Ruler for this round, and I only have 5 of them, and 3 of them are the same name. And so I was like, maybe if it was like 1 of each, it was doable, but like the fact that 3 of them were Tempest on top of it, I'm just like, there's no way I could play this deck. There's no way.
I got admittedly extremely lucky, dude. I opened that box and I was like, this is unreal, dude. A Draco Sack with tied together, but I already knew I had better tuners than you. Like, even just Effect Veiler is a level 1 that stops your Scientist, but also it's a level 1 tuner. As you saw, I can just make another Synchro with it. So, it's just, I knew this had to be the way to go. Super Rejuve, all of those cards are just too insane to even, like, think about. So.
They are. And I'm thinking about the things that I could have done better. Like, obviously, just playing Gaia Dragon was the easiest decision I could have made that would have actually made a difference. But setting that Gale at the beginning of the second game, I was thinking if it wasn't Trap Stun, Gale and Icarus at least gives me some sort of defense to, like, not kill you. And I didn't think the Gale would actually matter. But what happened was, because I had Sirocco, I could have sacked for the Sirocco, summoned Gale, and then I could have used the Icarus attack on, like, the Gale instead of the Sirocco, kept Sirocco alive instead, and that would have at least given me another body to work with in doing the whole play where I stole your Crimson Armor Ninja as well. And Gale could have possibly halved your title if you didn't answer it immediately, which then meant I could have hit over it as well. So the Gale's not getting special summoned actually matters significantly. And so my read was on Trap Stun, but I figured if it wasn't Trap Stun, I'd rather have some sort of protection. And I didn't think the Gale would end up mattering, and it did. But kudos to you. I mean, you finally got your first win after I don't know how many episodes it's been.
Like that. Somebody's been keeping count, bro.
Because you won.
No, it's not 16. It's only 14. Okay, it's still a lot, bro.
No, you won the one that we did when we did the rule changes.
Oh,
so
yeah, okay. So that
wasn't that long ago. Yeah. But you just thrashed me. I mean, the painful choice opener in the first game, like there was nothing I was going to do about
in testing,
that.
we figured out, like, open painful choices Exodia, because you just dump everything in a glow-up bulb, and they're all active in the graveyard. You did the right choice, giving me Title's the best, because Title is actually the worst Dragon Ruler, despite its stat line.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not the best. So, but it's just absurd. This deck was nuts. Did you get anything else from Tachyon Galaxy? Anything else?
I got like 2 of the Ultra Rare Gualva Chad, whatever the hell the guy's name is, that Noble Knight card that's terrible. I got a Constellar Omega, which I guess if we get Satellar Knight and Duelist Alliance, that could come up maybe. Oh, I actually got the Ghost Ray.
No way! Oh, the Tachyon Dragon,
I got the Tachyon, which, to be fair, Tachyon Dragon's like not bad.
Yeah,
that card's actually pretty decent.
Sick.
The problem is getting level 8s onto the field, and we don't really have a reliable way to do that. If it was level 7, then, or excuse me, rank 7, then obviously like this deck would be much more primed for it. Gauntlet Launcher's a cool one. That card's actually not bad.
So Gauntlet Launcher, I played it because we can actually summon 6 or lower from Scientist. So I just played Ryu Senshi, and then I also played, oh man, the Bird. And
the Crimson Sunbird, and it's a fire for Blaster, so that could matter.
Yep, so I was like, I can summon Gauntlet Launcher, and he's really good, too. Just pop any monster, not terrible.
So I decided to go with Blackwing for this round because I didn't know what was going to happen, because based off of my polls and only getting 5 Dragon Rulers, I was thinking, okay, Gage could have just gotten about the same luck that I did, and maybe Dragon Ruler isn't viable, so if that's the case, I didn't want to play Frog Monarch again, and just like with the Frog Monarch, how I was tributing to try to get like the Last Will thing going for Scientist, Synchroing is effectively the same thing, except it's a little bit more efficient and doesn't like cost a normal all the time. And so I figured, okay, if I can Synchro into something, then Last Will into Scientist, it's like almost the same thing. Plus, Icarus Attack is another way to get my monsters into the graveyard during my turn, and it also is like Mobius, but I don't have to commit to Mobius to do it. So I could just go like Icarus, one of my thing, kill your back row, then normal summon Scientist, and you're just dead. I tried to think of a line to pop my own Sangan to get Scientist to my hand when I did the Icarus attack with the Sirocco, but the problem was, and because you cleared the Gale, this actually was in your favor, I had to tribute for the Sirocco specifically in order to Icarus, so I couldn't get Scientist to my hand without using my normal summon to fire Icarus off. But, you know, we tried to think of all the avenues, and I'm happy for you, though. I'm happy for you. This has been a long time coming, and if there's a way for me to get cleaned up and around 2-0'd by one of the strongest decks in Yu-Gi-Oh's history, and the fact that you pulled batshit nuts, and the fact that on the ban list coming up in a couple episodes from now, only the babies get banned, and we're playing traditional, so the babies are still going to be limited. So you're going to be on this deck for the foreseeable future, I can imagine.
Yeah, I'll be playing it for a little bit for sure, probably tweaking it along the way, but I think this was a really good start too. Dude, Scientist is still fucking nutty, bro. Scientist is still so good.
This card is still crazy. I mean, this was kind of like the way that you were trying to manufacture game, and I was trying to squeeze game out any way that I could. Kind of that's like a cool thing that like it's this little comeback mechanic, but at the same time it's also terrible because as you saw, once you got me under the life point threshold, Scientist sucks.
Yeah, it's awful,
it's not good, but if you're on full life, it's almost sort of win more where it's like you just seal the game automatically, right? And that's where it's this Cyberstein-esque sort of card, but just a little bit different. It's a little bit more versatile as well, but good games, buddy. I've got nothing to say. If I would have had Gaia Dragon, maybe we would have had a game 3. That's all I can.
Gaia Dragon. Yeah, maybe deck build better, you goober. Oh,
it's true. It's
good
true.
games, man.
I mean,
good
I
games.
didn't have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council assisting me.
Hey, I had to call in the big guns, bro. To be fair, though, I'm just gonna say I did all the work, man. I carried those guys. Yeah. I didn't need their help. This deck built itself.
You better watch it because if you start going on a losing streak again, they may not be so keen to help you.
Cody
again.
Angeloff will definitely not let me live that down. So.
Well, at least you won, so at least they're not going to just completely hate you for all the hard work that you put into it.
Yeah. So
guys, that's going to wrap up this episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. Team Gage, you can rejoice. This may be the reprieve you were looking for, and if you guys were enjoying Gage getting slaughtered by Blackwing for 10 episodes, this may be the exact opposite for the foreseeable future 10 episodes, because I'm going to have to go in the tank on this one to figure out how I'm going to combat this. This was tough. We have to shout out the patrons, though. So big shouts to Shadow1317, Tim00x3, Cameron Smith, Ika Ironfang, Joshua Schlee, Pony Stark, Michael Dente, Ole, Dan the Man Hoban, Mystic Walk, Part 2, Synchro Guy, Shotagonist, Sylvia Wilds, Dolly Wop, Dragon Lord Jarvis Martin, Logan Thomas, Peter Gregory, Emil Cohen, Indiana Taisho, Thomas Nelson, Jordan Coons, Kelvin Pureace, Jesse Wood, True Nerdgasm, Iron Bladesman, Benjamin Fuller, Brother Paul, Chris Hood, Damage Step, Kalut. Kalut was at 3 in this format, too, by the way. That's why I played this deck. I forgot to say
any Kalut. You didn't see any of it. I didn't have to sweat it, bro.
I didn't. I did it. I thought about searching it actually with the Sangan, so that way you couldn't actually kill over the Sirocco that I normal summon. That was a play, but I figured you might have Regeki Breaker Wing Blast, so that's why I didn't go for it. Anyway, Lumpy, Nehru Celeste, Shane Reese, David Lou, Rockley 325, Henry Roaming, Lane Rogers, Sky Rose, Angayoko, Brett Havey, and Dre Kotick. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time.